Here is Mark Lowry's 11. There are a couple of first-teamers in there, most notably the captain Marcelo Silva, and Benji Michel also getting the start as a first-teamer as well. But Xavier Gozo, Owen Anderson, and Omar Alba, some of the other notables to look at throughout the team. And Griffin Dillon has also been a standout player for Mark Lowry's group this season. William McKay gets the start in goal and will hope to get Mark Lowry's side towards an elusive clean sheet. For Tacoma Defiance, Ervedise has had a really good group of scoring goals recently. Looking at the likes of Chris Aquino, he's been in great goal-scoring form. Georgie Manungu, and it will be Mark Lowry's side, the Real Monarchs, who will get things started. They'll be going from left to right here on Apple TV, and we are underway. Ervedise's side are in white with the light blue socks. One thing that I think Ervedise's side wouldn't like is the goals conceded. They've actually conceded the fourth most in Next Pro this season with 36. That's something they'll hope to improve on as the campaign moves along, but they have the most goals scored in the West and second most in the league coming in to tonight's action. That's at 44 goals as a team. And even look back at Tacoma's playoff run last season, they had to outscore opponents to make a deep, deep run before they were taken out in the playoffs. Of course, it was Austin's magical run to the title that saw some of the best in the West taken out in the Next Pro playoffs a year ago. If things continue the way they are, there will be a new champion. Austin very much on the outside looking in at the moment. Nice ball across here, should be the opening goal, and it is the opening goal. Owen Anderson gives Real Monarchs the lead in the 6th minute. Well, you can't ask for much better service than this from the outside. That was Tommy Silva. It bounces in. Anderson's unmarked, and Mark Lowry's side do something they've been struggling with of late, and that's take a big, big chance. From the set piece, Castro punches, and then it's volleyed. Rebound is cleared off the line. That was a searching ball down the far side. Might be too much as far as a chase is concerned. McKay and company. Ooh, that was nearly a giveaway. And now Tacoma will play their way through, and they equalize. Chris Aquino keeps scoring for Tacoma, and he scores against Real Monarchs for a second time this season. And it's exactly the way Ervedise would have drawn this up. High pressure, it's a poor giveaway. Snyder Brunel's had a good season as well. 2 goals, 4 assists. Lovely first touch here by Manungu. Manungu gets into the penalty area. Oh, and he almost scored. Touched away by McKay, cleared off the line. Kosarienzi tries to pick it back up. Bell has it for the Real Monarchs. Back to McKay it goes, who just lifts it over everybody. And McKay will be utilized a second time as we're waiting to see how much stoppage time there'll be at the end of the half. I think Tacoma would like to see a few minutes after the way they've been playing the last few moments and sequences in the attack. They win the ball back again here. Well, that last sequence was another example of what Georgie Manungu is capable of. Just bolted into the penalty area, and he was unlucky not to score. Put it right on target. Souza. Brunel has his cross blocked by Dillon. Alba up the field, and the first half concludes here in Utah. Mark Lowry did make a halftime change. Marcelo Silva, no surprise here, he comes out. Zachary Farnsworth, he's going to come on. For Tacoma, they're trying to hold off LAFC's advances as they currently lead at the moment. Great ball across. That was a chance for Benji Michel. Anderson nearly picked him out. And the Monarchs will have to settle for a corner. This is what the Monarchs are trying to do here. Anderson, great ball behind. And into the middle it went, but Benji Michel blocked at the vital moment. So Tommy Silva will go back to provide some more strong service. He's been doing it all night for the Monarchs. Another dangerous ball in. Oh, that was a chance for Dylan. Bell scores! Matthew Bell with a belter to reestablish Real Monarchs' lead. It's 2-1. It initially looked like the chance had gone. Dylan misjudged it. But Matthew Bell says, hey, I gotcha. And he buries it into the back of the... Starting to hit some of the high gears. Silva has acres of space. Silva into the middle. It's on a plate. But Souza gets there before Gozo. And it's out for another corner. We have seen glimpses of Real Monarchs at their very best tonight. And another goal would really give Tacoma some trouble here. That was something the Monarchs couldn't quite do in the first half, build a 2-goal lead and really ramp up the heat against one of the West's best. From the corner. Whoa, a lot of whipping movement on that, my goodness. Maybe too much in the end. It flies out of play. I wonder if the wind maybe had something to do with that. We have had some of the wind impact the game on and off. You can maybe see some of the shirts gusting around as the wind swirls here in Sandy, Utah at America First Field. Now the Monarchs, they get some pressure. They get a takeaway. And Castro makes the save after a poor giveaway. Alba came off on that Orozco change. A couple of alterations there from Mark Lowry. See if Omar Marquez can go up there and make an impact. It goes right into him. It's just over his head. Silva tries to pick up the pieces. Matthew Bell looks for the angle to unleash the strike. And he forces the save out of Castro after already having scored in the half. This portion of tonight's match is presented by America First, the official credit union of Real Salt Lake. America First has game-changing solutions needed for every financial need. So join the winning team today at americafirst.com. Tacoma come right back up the other end. Manungu into the middle. It was brilliant play. Couldn't quite settle for Sukanome. Omar Marquez. Oh, brilliant skill here. He gets past two defenders. One man to beat. Marquez. Oh, just wide. You talk about an instant impact. It's actually going to go out of play for a corner. Tacoma not convinced. Marvelous, marvelous play from the substitute, Omar Marquez. Set piece upcoming after he nearly scored. Slipped past two defenders and nearly took it the distance. A lot of people have had their eye on Omar Marquez for quite a few years now. Remember having Real Monarchs earlier in the season. He really played more of a fullback role, and by the way, played really well in that role. Now he's a center forward, and he's doing great things there as well to start out his shift tonight. Corner is taken short. This is Bell. Bell might need some help here, though he gets past Bowen. Great ball in, and it was flicked by Marquez, but it was blocked. Another chance to cross it in. Oh, it was again in the area for Marquez to look at when it goes out of play. I should mention that Omar Marquez has not scored in Next Pro this season. Well, he's trying to change that, that's for sure. As Matthew Bell is struggling a little bit here for Real Monarchs. He's had such a good night. I do wonder if Mark Lowry might have to mull over another change here. We're nearly down to 20 minutes plus stoppage time left. He's going to have a talk with Matthew Bell, and it's a short conversation. Now we will see what Mark Lowry and his staff decide to do here. Well, Bell is out. And it's Aiden Mezarkani who has come on to replace him. So, unfortunately, with 20 minutes left, that is the end of the night for Matthew Bell. But the Monarchs keep on humming. This is Silva. Marquez for Dylan. Anderson! Saved by Castro. And we could still be in for a really enthralling final 20 minutes plus stoppage here in Utah. Monarchs had the lead in the first half. Tacoma came back to equalize. Monarchs took the lead early in the second half, and it's the lead they currently enjoy. But Tacoma have been threatening. Tacoma, especially through the likes of Brunel and Manungu on this far side, have created opportunities. But on this occasion, Manungu, a nice turn into the middle. Anderson lays it off. It's a chance for the shots. And Aiden Mezarkani with a really good effort, but it's saved by Castro. Really good hands from the first team goalkeeper. Mezarkani just rolls it onto his left. Good skill. And his solid shot was well held in the end by Castro. Made a very comfortable save. 8 minutes plus stoppage remaining. Pressure from Omar Marquez. And that leads nearly, at least, to a turnover. It'll go back to Tacoma. It's exactly the kind of energy the Monarchs are going to need if they're going to see this out. Trying to get their 5th win of the season. All of them have come in home fixtures. On top of that, the last time the Monarchs won in the league, you have to go back to June 12th. 5-1 win over Kansas City. Scooped in by Sukanome. Failing. Headed away. Not dealt with yet. And now the full-time whistle goes. It's a marquee win for the Real Monarchs.